Another common mistake that beginner artists make is a lack of focus. Now, I'm gonna take environments as an example because it's easy to illustrate. When I see beginner artists draw environments or they want to get into environments, they always tend to do one environment for a long period of time. So they want to always take it to a finish. That means that they'll start the environment and then will add the elements and details within it. They'll get it nice and detailed, and then they'll add color and they start to render it, and they try to render it, and they want to completely finish it. And they end up taking a lot of time with one environment. And the problem with this is that you have a lack of focus, meaning that in order to improve rapidly, what you should focus on is one weakness at a time. So if that is composition, which it is a lot, you should focus on compositional exercises. So you should take it as simplistic as you can. Get rid of all the variables, focus on just graphic compositions, see if you can make pleasing elements within the picture frame, and then see if you can add environmental details to that to still keep that coherency and create a sort of believability with a focus on composition. Don't worry about color, don't worry about rendering, don't even worry about believability or materials. All of that are, again, other variables. If you're going to do composition, focus on composition. By the way, you can really save an environment with good composition, even if the rendering is not that good. If you focus on that, get rid of as many variables as you can, and then focus if you can create interesting compositions for different types of landscapes. So in the Artwalk roadmap, we let you focus on seascapes or deserts or mountainscapes, but just with simple graphic elements, and then seeing if you can understand how to build composition. Focus on what your weakness is, and then just doing that weakness will much better help you to then create a more pleasing image. Because if you better understand composition, boom, the composition of your landscape is already good. So then you can focus on, all right, how do I add some believability to a mountainscape or a desertscape or a forest, right? Once you got that right, then you can maybe start thinking about, okay, how do I now add color? That's another focus area to sink your teeth in. And then you can go into rendering. Now, I'm not saying that you don't once in a while just take one to completion, but I think a lot of the times it's that lack of dedicated focus on one weakness that makes a lot of beginner artists struggle. That's not only with environments, by the way, that's with characters, creatures, animals, whatever. All right, so focus on that and your art will improve much faster.